1-0 game. Tampa on top. An early goal by Stephanie De La Fourcade. The lone difference in the game. Here's Paige on the wing. Paige driving at her man. Cuts into the middle. Bus had it taken away by Des Hotels. Lobbed into the middle by Correa. Swing and a miss by Paige. And the ball dribbles back to Correa. She'll chip it in again. And it's headed right back out by the Tampa D. It is switching back and forth as losing possession on the touchline is Des Hotels. That'll be a throw for Paige and NSU. It is oscillating back and forth between steady rain and a driving rain. Right now it's more of the driving variety. And the edge of the box. This is Trung. Now Correa. Had it taken away, but Trung saves it. Trung. And we'll have a whistle for a foul here. That'll be on NSU, so it'll be a kick here for Tampa, and their goalkeeper Hessel, who's been not very busy thus far. NSU has not attempted a shot to this point of the game. Tampa has only attempted 6 of their own. We'll drive this to midfield. Headed back to the attacking third for the Sharks. And here's Barth. With possession in the midfield circle. Plays it back. It's Trung. Tries to make a move, but it was well played and tackled by Carl Holm. At midfield. Ripping it forward is Schrader. Ball's loose. And Schrader has it back in the mid. Plays it out to the wing. Legging after and able to keep it in bounds is Knapp. Now in the wing. Tried to play it into the box. But it was stolen right back by NSU. 15:25 on a running clock now in the opening half. On a soggy field. Here's Paige. Would have had numbers there for a moment, but Des Hotels stepped in front after that poor first touch. Here's Des Hotels the other way. Down the wing, it's De La Fourcade on the edge of the box. Plays it low into the box. Nobody home except 3 Sharks. And it's finally booted back to Des Hotels. Des Hotels tried to cross it, but it was blocked by Scott out of bounds. Des Hotels to throw. Gets it right back from McElhone. Here's Des Hotels. Tried to slip it to Schrader, but Scott intercepts. Her clear is kept alive by McCarthy, and it's booted right back out by the D of the Sharks. That'll be a throw for the Sharks. Now at least the rain has eased up momentarily, but still a soggy field. There's Correa tried to play it up ahead for Julich streaking down the wing, but a little too far for her. And Des Hotels will throw. Des Hotels looking. Tries a long throw, but it's right to Paige. But she was out of bounds when she played it. Now Scott the throw. Scott walking up. Correa boots it with the left into the middle. Nobody home. Trung was in the area. And it's taken away by Carl Holm. Here's Knapp trying to push the pace down the flank. Her through ball up ahead was sniffed out. And it's Bjorling in midfield. Bjorling plays it back. Bjork. Back on the flank, it's Matsgaard. Long through ball, looking down the left wing, was taken away and stolen. Schrader tried a through ball, looking for De La Fourcade in the middle, but it was cleared away by Bjork and the NSUD. Sharks have numbers if they hurry here. It's Trung. Trung a through ball, but it was intercepted nicely by the big 6-footer McCarthy. NSU had something going there, but it was well read by McCarthy, and then Hessel, an unforced error, booted it out of bounds. Sharks will have a throw with 12:34 on a running clock in the opening half in a 1-0 game. Tampa on top. Down the wing, trying to join the attack, was Matskar, but the pass was too far for her, and it goes out of bounds. Another throw for Tampa. And for the time being, don't want to jinx myself here, but it looks like the rain has subsided. Here's Trung, playing with the right. Had it taken away by McCarthy. Her long through ball, nobody home. It's taken right back by Bjork. Bjork had it picked off at midfield by Dewa Fourcade. Lob through ball up ahead. Steigerwalt after it. But it's booted into the corner. And out of bounds by Martinez. That'll be a corner, though. So it'll be the second corner of the game for Tampa. And before that, we'll have a sub. Or after that, Hallman will come into the game for Julich. Corner was taken short. Off the ricochet, it's Schrader after it. Schrader, double, cuts back in the middle, but it was well played by Page, who tracked all the way back from a wing position, but gave it away on the clear. A long attempt, more of a prayer than anything, by Deshotel. Sails wide, and that'll be a goal kick for Rosa. Now the sub will be made. Holman into the game. Julich will get a rest.
Checking into the game for the Sharks, number 26, Deja Holman.
Deja Holman, 5'2" senior forward out of Augusta, Georgia. He's made 4 starts this year and has 2 shots on goal. Off the goal kick, wrestling away possession nicely, is Dennis for Tampa. Matskar stepped in front of that pass far side, though, but couldn't keep it in bounds, and it'll be a throw for Tampa. Coming up on the 10-minute mark of the opening half, 1-0 game. All the offense early in the 9th minute. It was Dewa Fourcade who struck for Tampa. Throw taken long, but booted right back out of bounds by NSU, and we'll do it again. This time they go short. Knapp will cross it into the box. Rosa got a hand on it. It's loose on the box as it went right through Rosa's gloves. So that one fortunately stayed out of the net, and not much doubt that the weather probably played a factor there. Here's Page. Was looking for a Hallman. Was taken away. Dewa Fourcade crosses it into the box, but it's well read by Martinez, and she's able to clear. Momentarily, at least. Down the wing. Low cross is booted wide by Schrader. Off the feed by Kirkpatrick. Tampa will go to their bench here. Be Ella Armas in the game. She'll slide onto the back line for Tampa. Now 8:20 to play. On a running clock in the opening half in a 1-0 game. Here's Correa. Middle of the park in the attacking third. Tried to bunt it out wide for Page, but she couldn't handle. And it'll be a throw for Tampa in their defensive third. NSU's still looking for their first shot here. Not much offense in this one, really, for either side. This Karam's out of bounds near side. Carl Holm had the original touch. And then put it off an NSU defender. . Des Hotels on the throw. Here's Correa after the Tampa giveaway. 2-on-4 though. Correa tries to thread it through, is able to do so off her line, but the flag was up. Beautiful ball to play through for Hallman, but she just couldn't quite hold up the run long enough, and the flag was up. Hessel got a piece of the shot attempt anyway, but that would have been the first shot attempt of the game for the Sharks. Hessel to take the free kick. Takes a long one and sails over everybody out of bounds near side. It'll be a throw for Scott and the Sharks. Scott, long throw, looking for a Hallman. It bounced up and skipped over her head and taken away by the bigger McCarthy. Then sending it our way was Des Hotels. Nearly took out the camera on that one, which would have been all we needed. It'll result in a Sharks throw. Here is Scott to do the honors again. Bjorling had it taken away, though. Nearly took it right back. It's booted forward out of bounds. The last touch was off of the Sharks. Trying to take it quick as De La Fourcade. And the side judge says, not so fast. Now Des Hotels will have to back all the way up. De La Fourcade trying to catch everybody napping. Not a bad idea. Des Hotels bounces it in for De La Fourcade. She boots it forward with the right. Martinez heads it up in the air. Right back by Schrader. Martinez gets a piece with the head. Swing and a miss by Bjorling, and it's bunted over to the far side right. Bjork tried to slide the block the cross. Could not, but it's cleared away anyway. This time, Matskard able to block the cross out of bounds. It'll be a throw for Tampa. Tried to throw into the corner of the box. York is able to clear them. Back to midfield. Holman giving chase. Des Hotels is able to steal it away for Tampa, though. Long through ball on the ground will roll out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Rosa and NSU. Now under 5 to play in the opening half. 1-0 game. Tampa on top in his conference affair. Visiting Spartans looking for their first conference win of the year and their third try. Sharks playing their 4th conference game, and they're 2-1 in the early going. Put it up to midfield. Des Hotels intercepts. Here's De La Fourcade, lost the handle. Scott found Holman midfield. Here's Holman. Plays it out to the wing. Matskard on the through ball up ahead. Correa trying to turn the corner, but cannot. At the last second, it's sent out of bounds by Kirkpatrick. But this will result in a corner, the first of the game for the Sharks, and really their first good offensive look. It'll be a left-footed take for the Sharks. Getting a head to it and just putting it wide of that near side post. Looked like it was Trung. Beg your pardon. That was 6-9. It was Barth. And from the far post, tried to head it to the near post, and just did miss that corner. That's the first shot attempt of the game, at least officially for the Sharks. Did have one on an offsides attempt. Now under 3 to play on a running clock. In the opening half, score remains 1-0, but the Sharks just missed moments ago. Only goal of the game to De La Fourcade. That was 8:03 in. Tampa throw, midfield far side. Karam's out of bounds off of Martinez, and it'll be another throw for the Spartans. Tampa in the black, NSU in the whites. High cross in the box. Only player there, though, is Page for NSU. Here's Page. Had to wait on that pass. Gets to the midfield, Correa. Correa tried to keep possession, but it's a nice read. On the back line, it was Saratsky who stepped in front and took it away. Here's Deshotels. Urdela Fourcade cuts to the middle. Tries to thread a through ball through, but nobody home. It's Page who clears for the Sharks. Midfield Hallman. Trying to navigate the traffic, is able to get it back to Page. Scott. Near side left. Trung, midfield, long through ball. Hallman trying to leg it down, instead off for a line. It's Hessel who booted that nearly to Lauderdale. It'll be a throw in either event for the Sharks. But before that, a whistle. Now we're ready to go, and Page will do it again. In for Hallman as we come up on a minute to play in the opening half, 1-0 game. Flag is up. It'll be a free kick on a foul for NSU. So another chance here. They got a corner moments ago, and Barth just put one wide. Now it'll be Matsgaard with the left foot to take this free kick. She'll try to curl it into the box. It's up for grabs, loose, and cleared by Tampa. It'll be a throw for NSU. Taking it quickly, Matsgaard, now 30 seconds on the clock. Hallman, Matsgaard will try to curl it in high in the air. Up for grabs momentarily, but it would have been a foul anyway as Hessel was bumped. Looked like she collided with Trung as she went for that one. Hessel not very big at 5'4".
10, 9,
8 on the clock.
7, 6, 5.
Hessel will take her time here and put on a bit of a show, set the ball up, and never actually kick it. At the half, it's 1-0 on the strength of a goal by Dewa Fourcade, 8:03 in the game, and that's been all the offense thus far, with a long rain delay in between as well. We'll be back with the start of the second half in just under 15 minutes.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa. This is the University of Tampa.
There are those that live up to the standard. And there are those that create it. Some have an idea. And there are those with a vision. Where there are many that dream, only few dare. Today calls for you to think about tomorrow. Tomorrow calls for you to discover. NSU College of Pharmacy. Dream, dare, discover.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
The Courtyard Marriott Inn Plantation is the preferred hotel of NSU Athletics and is located just 3 miles from campus. Visit plantationcourtyard.com and enter promo code NVU for a special athletics department race. Make sure to tell them you're a Shark fan to receive Shark discounts and free shuttle service to NSU. Beginning this fall, the NSU Athletic Department is excited to announce the celebration of the 40th anniversary of NSU Athletics throughout the 2022-23 academic year. In honor of the celebration, the Athletic Department has unveiled a 40th anniversary logo, which will be promoted throughout all athletic events. Follow the Sharks on social media to stay up to date with the campaign. Attention NSU family and friends, Shark Athletics premier partner Dell Technologies is now offering NSU friends and family a great price point and warranty package on all Dell laptops, monitors, and other products. Please visit Dell.com/NSU Sharks for more information. Blaze Pizza is a proud sponsor of NSU Athletics, serving freshly prepared custom pizzas with over 40 toppings on made-from-scratch dough for one low price. Sign up for the Blaze app and rewards program to earn free pizzas, desserts, and drinks. Shark cards accepted. Visit Blaze Pizza on University just south of 595. Kovac Automotives is a family-owned and operated business taking care of Davie and Cooper City's automotive needs for 46 years. Special discounts are available for NSU faculty, staff, students, and alumni. Visit them close to the campus at 2770 Davie Road, just north of Nova Drive on the right-hand side. Visit KovacAuto.com and check the back of your ticket for $10 oil change. Shark fans looking to purchase Shark gear? The biggest sale of the year is happening right now. Be sure to check out the NSU Sideline store for all of your Shark Pride needs. For the entire month of September, enjoy 25% off your purchase when you use the codes SPIRIT, S-P-I-R-I-T. Visit sideline.bsnsports.com to place an order tonight. That's sideline.bsnsports.com. Attending NSU soccer alumni, see what's new with each of you. The current program would like to invite all former NSU men's soccer players to support the team on Saturday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. A pregame social will be hosted at the flight deck at 5:30 p.m. Alumni are invited to bring up to 3 guests. Alumni can RSVP by visiting the NSU men's soccer Instagram account and click on the link in the bio.
What have we here? Another random school of fish. Watch as they mimic each other's every move. Even their own mothers can't tell these fish apart. In this school, there is no room for individualism. These fish live in fear.
Sobrano back here with you for the start of the second half in a 1-0 game. NSU trailing the visiting Tampa Spartans. The lone goal of the game by De La Fourcade. 8 minutes in. Off the restart, Tampa actually went forward with it and booted it out of bounds. So NSU, a throw deep in their own half. Sharks working right to left, Tampa left to right. In this second half, a very, very humid, muggy night, and soggy too, but at least for the time being, the raindrops have dried up at a extended, about an hour-long lightning delay. 25 minutes into the opening half, so it's been a disjointed game to say the least. And the Sharks some work to do still if they're to get back into it. Down by 1. And we're out attempted pretty heavily in the opening half. In the attacking third, here's McElhone. Touch to the middle. McElhone darting forward. Lost the ball, but Schrader able to keep it alive. A long attempt, more of a prayer, and it's scooped up on the ground by Rosa, who's been busy. Sharks had attempted 8-1 in the opening half. The one attempt was a good one, though. It was off of the head of Joanna Barth, who just put it wide off of a corner kick. Long throw by Matskard. Up ahead by Hallman, giving chase, and it's booted out of bounds by the defending Quinn Knapp. It'll be a throw deep in the attacking third, nearly in the corner by Matskard. Takes it into the box, glances off ahead into the box, and it is cleared by Deshotels and Tampa. Matskard was all tied up with McElhone, and will get whistled for that. Matskard a full head taller than McElhone. 5'10 versus 5'1. Nearly had her at a headlock in that one. Have to take the free kick. Looking for McElhone. Matskard heads it forward. Carlholm intercepted it though. Here's Kirkpatrick, probing forward. Was looking for cutting De La Fourcade, but it's too far for her, and into the hands of Stephanie Rosa. Just underway in the second, 1-0 game. Tampa on top in this conference matchup. At midfield, Carlholm was able to play it back to the back line of Tampa. Long through ball up ahead. That was by Dennis, looking for McElhone. Low cross, sniffed out by Rosa, though, and she'll throw it up ahead, looking to play fast. Here's Matskard giving chase for Correa. Back for Matskard. Little interplay between three players there. Correa keeping possession for Matskard near side. Hallman. Back to midfield, Bjorling. Change the point of attack. Scotts up from her defense position. Now Hallman back for Scotts. Majority of the possession in this game has been for NSU. That's a long ball into the arms of Hessel from about 45 feet as Scott played it into the box. Majority of the possession has been for NSU, but a lot of it has been in midfield, if not their own defensive third. Matskard. That glanced off of her and out of bounds. Taking the throw quick is Dennis. Looking for De La Fourcade, but it will trickle out of bounds as Martinez at the inside position. It'll be a goal kick for Rosa. And the Sharks. Tampa playing without their leading scorer in this one, Catherine Hostage. She missed their last game and hasn't appeared in this one. thus far, so I think at this point we can pretty much officially roll her out, as that's a nice step up right there by Dennis. Take it away from Correa as NSU is trying to break. On the far side, that's Trung who couldn't handle it. It'll be a throw for Tampa. Tampa in the black, NSU in the white. Just over 5 minutes into the second half. Through ball, Matt Scard has McElhone behind her. McElhone tracks it down on the edge of the box. Her cross blocked. Gets it right back, though. Matt Scard left her feet there. Dangerous play. And keeping possession, Kirkpatrick. Her cross with the right foot was stolen and cleared by Bjorling, who came back from midfield. Booted high in the air onto the edge of the box, up for grabs. Stepping away with it was Kirkpatrick, got it back from no angle. Her shot block stays in bounds. Matt Scard after it. Here's McElhone. And that would have been offside if it was played anyway. But it'll go out of bounds. So the action picking up there for a moment. Tampa threatening, but never got anything clear through to the net. Couple cross attempts, though. Off the goal kick, this will carry him out of bounds, far side. And it'll be a throw for NSU. Scott's up at Hallman. Had it taken away. And NSU has it back in their defensive third. Bjorling nearly had her pass stolen. The Barth able to save it. Long through ball, looking for Correa. Stolen down by Knapp. Tampa with possession at midfield. Ball laid out onto the left flank, but it'll trickle out of bounds as Schrader tried to play it outright. This will be a throw for Tampa, as Scott couldn't handle the pass back from Bjorling. Hotels will get it right back off the throw. Will boot it onto the edge of the box. Looking for McElhone, but she couldn't get it. Still loose. Page coming back. She's able to play it back to Scott, and it's booted to midfield for Correa. Tries to control it off her chest and is able to retreat in the defensive third to retrieve the ball. It's Correa. Down the far side, makes a move around her man. A low cross into the box just over the head of Hallman. Correa ran into a wall and went down. A long attempt is bounced in on goal, and smothering it is Hessel. It was Trung who stepped in and took that shot after Correa went down. So that's shot attempt number 2, and the first one on net for the Sharks. McElhone trying to leg this out down the right flank, but Martinez gets back and boots it out of bounds with the right on the near side. Arnez will take the throw instead of McElhone as they'll switch spots. Looks like she'll try to take it long into the edge of the box. Goes low and short instead, gets it right back from Dewa Ford Khan. Tries a cross, not a good one though. Might have been wide of the net and out of bounds, but Rosa, for safekeeping, will squeeze it instead. Rosa boots it high into the midfield circle. Barth takes control, plays it back for Bjork. Bjork, man on her back, it's there before Cod with the high press, and she'll play it back to goal. Here's Scott. Looking for Trung, coming back from up front. Trung trying to keep possession away from 2 on rushing Spartans, but finally Schrader took it away. Raider will slow it down. It's Arnez. Looking to thread it through for McElhone, but zigged when she was expecting her to zag, and it'll be a goal kick again for Rosa and the Sharks. It'll be off the right boot of Barth and out of bounds. Another throw for Tampa, and now a sub for the Spartans. It'll be Richardson on from McElhone, which will take over that same spot on the right wing. Richardson, 5'4" senior forward out of Tampa. 9 shots this year, only 2 on target, though. Here's Page. Up ahead, Hallman in the attacking third. Had to retreat to midfield to keep possession, though. It'll be played back to Scott. Scott, long ball up ahead, nobody home. And waiting for it is Hessel as it dribbles all the way in to the box, and Hessel will slow it down. Under 34 remaining in the second half, 1-0 game. Tampa on top. They've led pretty much throughout. Struck 8 minutes into the game, a goal by Daewoo Fourcade, and that's been all the offense in this one. There'll be a foul on the Sharks as Barth and Daewoo Fourcade were wrestling. Free kick just north of the midcourt line. Knapp will take it into the box. Chested away, though, by the Sharks. On-rushing McCarthy. It wasn't a shot attempt. He was just trying to get it into the box, but may go down that way officially anyway, as Rosa ranged to her right. She'll boot it into the attacking third. Looks like the Sharks will make some subs at the next whistle. Page just went down. Won't make the subs just yet, though. Here's Martinez, probing up from her defensive position. Hart's pass was intercepted by Armas, and she'll play it back to the keeper, Hessel. Back for Armas. Gave it away, though. Here's Trung stepping to the middle. Stays with it with the right foot. Was looking for the on-rushing Barth up from her midfield position, but it was taken away. Now Tampa trying to break with numbers. McElhone driving wide, edge of the box. It'll go out of bounds, and it was Scott who ushered it out. It'll be corner number 3 for Tampa. Right-footed corner, going for the far post. It'll go over everybody. Gonna be a goal kick for Rosa and the Sharks. Sophia Suarez into the game now. Freshman forward. Or midfielder, beg your pardon. Out of Miami Lakes. Looks like it's Hallman who will take a seat.
Sharks, number 13, Sophia Suarez. Number 11, Lana Grabias. And number 21, Katharina Julich.
Grabias and Julich back in the game now as well. So the Sharks and James Moore will get team's leading scorer back into the game, down a goal. So come up on a half hour remaining in this one. Julich, 2 goals on the season as well. So they'll slide in up front. Off the restarts. Tampa has it. Going down is Armas after a late slide, and then boom, big collision there. In the attacking third as Martinez will get the yellow. She slid in on Richardson. That was Richardson's first touch, too, since entering the game. That's a rough one, and she's up a little stiff. Looks like Knapp will take the free kick and with the right foot try to bend it into the box. 29:53 to play, 1-0 game, Tampa on top in an SSC contest. Knapp with the right in the middle of the box. And it somehow gets through that gaggle of bodies without hitting off of anybody, and it'll be a goal kick. Again for Rosa. Rosa will boot it. Just shy of midfield, stepping up and intercepted by Tampa. Rosa will get her hands on it again, though. And we'll give it another go. This time she gets it past the midfield stripe, glances off the head of Armas, and back to Knapp. Knapp for Dewa Fourcade. Bjork steps in front of her, though. Bjork gave it right back, but Scott steps in front on the far side. Here's Trung midfield. Slow it down and play it back. Martinez, who picked up the yellow a moment ago, trying to make a move at midfield was Grabias. She went down hard, and it'll be a foul as Knapp stepped up. So Grabias, her first touch since re-entering. Sharks take the kick quick. Here's Bjorling, try to through ball low. It was intercepted, though, on the far side left. Tracking all the way back defensively, Barth. Still with a nice run, though, here is Desotel. Scott with the tackle, but following up is Kirkpatrick. She's still with it on the edge of the box. Went down looking for a call. None is forthcoming. Sharks can't clear, though. Kept alive on that far side, and now there will be a foul call. It'll go against the Sharks, and it'll be a free kick right in front of the Tampa bench for the Sharks. And at the edge of the box, Karams through, Richardson after it. Has Matsgaard on her. It's Richardson trying to outmuscle the much bigger Matsgaard. And Richardson did a nice job there. She played it off of Matsgaard, off her heel, and earns her team a corner. Fourth corner for Tampa. Fourcade will do the honors. Takes it low and booted just wide. That got through everybody, and it was a good chance. In the middle of the box. Looked like it was off of the right foot of Richardson, who just won them that corner. And aside from the goal, that was probably the best look of the game for either team. It's a goal kick in either event. Rosa looking for Barth. Stepping up from her defensive position is Martinez, and she'll boot it all the way into the attacking third. Giving chase is Grabias, but it'll go out of bounds. Armas will take the throw. the visiting Spartans. It's Martinez who tracks it down in her own defensive third, though. I think she was looking for De La Fourcade, who looks somewhat gassed at this point. She's played every minute of this game as De La Fourcade. Here's Rosa. Back for Bjork. On the far side. Comes off of Barth. Quick throw here for the Sharks. Scott does the honors. In the middle and spinning and taking possession, Grabias, but they'll say she pulled her man down. And that elicits a boo from the brave faithful here who have braved the raindrops. As Armas went down perhaps a little bit easily on that one. Coming up on the 25-minute mark. 1-0 game, Tampa leads. On a goal early on, just 8 minutes in by De La Fourcade. And here's the second chance here. De La Fourcade tries to play it in the middle, but the low cross on 2 hops will be snagged by Rosa. De La Fourcade has been the player in this game that the ball just keeps finding. That one, if not for one extra skip, would have been a really good chance. Now NSU will get a free kick. About 40 or so yards out. So it'll throw players forward here, only 2 back. Plus the keeper. As they'll try to get this one into the box. Booted into the box and just wide of the net. And now we'll have some subs. That was actually a try from goal from way out by Matsgard. Thought she would just try to play it into the box, but that was a shot attempt. Didn't miss by all that much. Now Marabona into the game. Had a goal on 3 shots at St. Thomas on Wednesday. That was her first points of the year, so maybe she's the hot hand. 5'8" junior mid out of Miami. Maybe Cronquist, Swedish international. In the game here as well for Tampa, getting her first action. Freshman forward. So looks like she'll take over for De La Fourcade, who I mentioned it a moment ago. She's had an excellent game, but she has played the entire game, and it's a hot, humid night. Looked a bit gassed. Here's Marabona, her first touch. Able to handle it as Bjork. Up from her defensive position. Tried a through ball out on the wing, but it's stolen by Deshotels. Easy pickings for her. Here is Cronquist. Through ball for her. Her first touch, flag up, though, and she was offside. So Cronquist not able to hold up long enough. Scott will boot it up ahead. Rabias mistimed their jump, couldn't get it. Sent back to Martinez on the back line. Up ahead, this is Matsgard at midfield. Tried to thread it through, but Julich cut the other way and ranging back. There's the Tampa D to be booted forward. NSU back with it on the far sideline. Trungu lost the handle, stepping up from midfield. This is Barth. Back for Scott. Scott up from her defensive position. It'll be tackled out of bounds. On the far sideline by Dennis, and it'll be a throw for the Sharks. Martinez back at midfield. Gets it right back from Matsgard. Matsgard and Marabona. Quick interplay here. Now it's Bjorling for Scott. Yeah, but pretty content to just sit back here and not press that back line. Here's Matsgard on the edge of the box with the left foot, ships it into the box. Flag was up anyway. But it was McCarthy who came back and stole the cross in either event. Coming up on 20 minutes to play, 1-0 game, Tampa on top. Hessel will take the free kick for Tampa. Spartans living up to their billing so far in this one. Very, very stingy defensively. They allowed just over 3 shots on goal per game. And right now, NSU will have to do some work to even get to that mark. Long through ball up ahead for Schrader, but she can't get it. Martinez giving chase, and she'll let it roll out of bounds as Kronquist, with the fresh legs, came dashing over from about 30 yards to the left, but couldn't get there in time. Now Tampa will go to their bench.
Entering the game for the Spartans, number 11, Sydney Dennis, and number 17, Jackie Morris.
Sydney Dennis back into the game. And now Jackie Morris, 5'2", grad student forward out of Garden City, New York, by way of Iona. Getting her first action of the game. Whole litany of D1 transfers playing in this game on both sides. It's out of bounds far side. It'll be a throw for Scott and the Sharks. Sharks in the white, going right to left. Tampa in the black, going left to right. 1-0 game coming down the stretch here. Scott giving chase. Booted forward on the flank. Taken back by Tampa, though. Here's Kronquist. Kronquist on the edge of the box with the rights. Tried to play it through, and rushing off the back line is Rosa, and she smothered it. Rosa's had an active game in this one. Seen a lot of balls played into the box. Did a good job of handling the majority of them, and the one goal she has surrendered actually got a piece of. Just couldn't quite keep it out. Richardson gives this one away, but Martinez gives it right back. Kronquist into the box. And again, Rosa, off her line, is able to grab it. Here's Martinez. Nearly gave it away. Bjorling able to keep possession in the defensive third, though. It's Scott. Up ahead, Grabias. Grabias trying to keep possession. And we'll have a foul here. Looks like on Richardson. She's the one with the arms out. And another free kick for NSU. Matsgard will do the honors. Stockholm, Sweden native. Put it into the box, but off the line is Hessel, and she secures it. So Matsgard, from not that much closer, a couple minutes ago, actually tried a shot attempt. This time just tried to put it into the box, but was handled well by Hessel. Matsgard, the first team All-SSC honoree last season. Be a throw for Tampa here. Taken long, looking for Kronquist, but it was headed out of bounds by Martinez. Martinez playing with the yellow. Now under 17 to play in this one. NSU trails 1-0. Lone goal coming early in this one by Dewa Fourcade. 8:03 into the game. Here's Armas. Plays it back for Karlholm. Had it taken away, though. NSU trying to break with numbers, but the through ball was intercepted. Taking it back in midfield is Trung for the Sharks. And weaving her way forward is Dennis. Long through ball, left flank. It will go out of bounds and be a throw for Scott. Here's Julich. Trying to hold off a defender on her back. Ended up losing the handle, though, and it's Kirkpatrick had it momentarily. Played back to Bjork on the back line of the Sharks. Martinez. Nice touch there by Matsgaard to let it go. Here's Grabias. Grabias into the box with the left. Tries an attempt and drills it into the far corner of the goal. It's 1-1. Grabias, a late tire here. 15:43 on the clock after a beautiful touch, a dummy touch by Matsgaard. And Grabias got all of that. Wasn't in a great shooting position, but she was still able to drill it low and hard. Past Hessel, who's had next to nothing to do. It's only the third shot attempt. Of the game for the Sharks. And Hessel has only had to make one save, and that one was from distance and not with much on it. Now Richardson will take a seat for Tampa. Looks like Emily Floyd into the game now. Off the restart. Tampa ball. Martinez tried to step up. It's still loose. Edge of the box and sliding forward is Bjork. Matsgaard legging after it. But it's out on the touchline, but off of Tampa last. Let's see if now in a tie game, Tampa, a lot of their subs in. Especially up front. They switched to more of a attacking formation and 11. It's off of Marabona last. Out of bounds near side as she and Kirkpatrick were competing for that one on the bounce. Matsgaard stepped up on Floyd. Another throw for Tampa. That was the first touch for Floyd, who's just entered. It's Marabona for Grabias, the goal scorer. It's Grabias all the way back in her defensive half. Cuts to the middle, plays it back for Barth. Make it Bjorling. Now it's Scott booting it forward. Trying to keep possession midfield, and able to do so momentarily at least was Correa. Now Tampa has it back on that far side. Scott back defensively, cutting into the middle on the edge of the box, but Bjork was able to step up after a nice run there. Looked like by McElhone. Throw here on the far side. Gets through everybody into the box, and Martinez had to step up and boot it out of bounds. And there will be a foul on that as well. So it'll result in a Sharks free kick after Tampa thought they were going to have a throw. Another throw here for the Sharks. Again, it'll be Scott, this time a bit closer to midfield. Takes a click. Looking for Correa. She's giving chase and took down her man. And it'll go the other way. 12:50 to play on a running clock in the second half. A 1-1 game. A late tire with 15 on the clock by Grabias. On the assist from Matsgaard. Tampa's goal coming early in the game. 8:03 in by Dewa Fourcade, who's on the bench right now. Looks like we'll have a sub here. I think I heard the horn. Looks like it's Steigerwald back into the game. She started, but hasn't played that much. So she's in the midfield now for Tampa, 15 in black, Steigerwald. Rosa boots it forward into the midfield. Kept alive by the Sharks, and will go into their bench and be a throw for Dennis and Tampa. Correa back with it, far side, working the flank, tries a through ball forward, but getting back is Dennis, and she'll put it out of bounds with the left. Low cross attempt, Cam's out of bounds. And this will be a goal kick, or beg your pardon, a corner for the Sharks. Just their second of the game. It'll be Matsgaard with the left foot, who comes up to take it. Just the second of the game for the Sharks. Now under 11 to play in a 1-1 game. Looks like Schrader is back in for Tampa, so they are starting to get some of their more prominent offensive players back into this one. We'll see if Daewoo Fourcade re-enters as well. Only 3 players back for the Sharks on this corner attempt. It'll be taken by Matsgaard. In the middle of the box, and it's headed out. Looked like it was Marabona who may have had a chance at that. Out of bounds on the far side. At a throw for the Sharks, taken quickly, but not able to keep it in that time. Was Barth. Scott Mack with it. In her position on D. Tampa boots it back forward. Not much going on here for Tampa the last few minutes as the Sharks, since that goal, have had the majority of possession. Now under 10 to play, 1-1 game. Trong trying to play it through, but again booted straight up in the air and well out of bounds. Another throw on the far side for the Sharks. Looks like it's Hallman back into the game here.
Entering the game for the Sharks, number 26, Deja Holden.
She'll slide in on the right side up front. And the Sharks trying to break with numbers here. Strong waiting on it. She'll play it into the box. Behind everybody, though. Matsgaard will try and attempt. Actually got it on goal off the volley, but dropped right into the hands of Hessel. That's the second save of the game for Hessel. And she'll boot it high in the air to midfield. It's up for grabs there. And Sharks come away with possession. It's Barth playing it back to Scotts. Try to throw a ball up ahead, but it's taken away by Dennis. Bjork mistimed it. Martinez retreating, and she had 2 Spartans on her, so she just booted it to the near side and out of bounds. It was Cronquist and Desautels on her. Here's Cronquist with the right foot across, up for grabs, but it's headed over the net. Looked like that was Steigerwald up from midfield, who got it at the edge of the box. Just got under it a bit. Hairy moment there, momentarily at least, for the Sharks. 7:34 to play in this game, 1-1 game. Grabias to tire with 15 on the clock. Here's Holman, her first touch. since re-entering. Gave it away, though, but it's taken right back by the Sharks. It's Holman on the far side. She'll play it back. Rushing up, it's Marabona. Nice run here, middle of the field. Tried to play it through for Holman, but sniffed out by McCarthy. Nice read by her. Floyd after it. She was able to keep possession, a long through ball, but it was more of a prayer as Cronquist is about 10 yards behind us. Here's Bjork. In her defensive third, Martinez. Martinez Cronquist on her back. Just looking for somebody to make a run, but no one did, and jogging back to retrieve it is Knapp, and she'll play it back to Hessel. She gave it away off the goal kick, though. It's Holman. Holman, edge of the box, will try and attempt well wide of that far post. That'll be a goal kick for Hessel. Hessel will set it up from the far side left of the box. Just shy of midfield, Karam's off a trio of bodies. It'll be Sharks' ball. Off the throw, just barely able to keep possession. That was Marabona. It went down a bit awkwardly, and now it'll be a throw for the Spartans. .5:28 on a running clock. Remaining in this one, 1-1 game. Late tire by Grabias with 15 left. York will clean up that one as it rolled into the edge of the box. Booted up in the air by Rosa. Barth in her own defensive third, trying to ward off a trio of Spartans, is able to do so. Here's Barth up ahead. Holman trying to leg it out. 2-on-3. Edge of the box. Plays it into the box. It's up for grabs. And it's put home. 2-1 game. It's Correa. Now Hessel is up off her line. She had a word with the lead official for a moment. He wasn't happy about something, but it looked like it was a misplay by the combination of Hessel. And the two defenders who were back, Knapp was one, I believe McCarthy was the other, and that was a 2-on-3. That ended up in the back of the net, and look at this. All of a sudden, it's a 2-1 game. When just 10 minutes ago, it was a 1-0 game with very little going on for the Sharks. Now under 5 to play, and Tampa has to press. For Correa. That's her first of the year. And it's a big one. Could be the game winner if the Sharks can hold on for another 4:25. In the attacking third, Tampa with possession and going down. As a Spartans player, but it'll be a throw for Page and the Sharks. So Page just re-entered as well. He's looking for Holman. Marabona with possession, played it back and booted forward by Page. Rushing forward, McCarthy. Karam's off of her, though, out of bounds. That'll be another throw for the Sharks. Page. Had her throw intercepted by the head of Carl Holm, and now here's McCarthy, the defender, making Knapp, trying to join the attack. Low cross into the box, up for grabs momentarily, but it was Scott. A fifth-year grad student transfer who intercepted and sent it out of bounds. Now 3:18 to play. And Tampa And Aaron Switalski will go to the bench here. Let's see, thinking McElhone is probably coming in. Looks like she's one of the two. And McElhone is back in. Not sure if they snuck another one in as well. McElhone, 30 feet away. That's a prayer, and that will dribble in on goal. It's an easy one for Rosa. Rosa will take her time before picking it up. Smart play there. And Cronquist finally forced her to grab it. So Schrader and McElhone back out. Still don't see Dewa Fourcade. She's the goal scorer early on in the game. And set piece specialist, for that matter, for Tampa. Here's Holman by herself up front. So on the defensive side of midfield. So now at this point, NSU will sit back. Martinez will play it back to Rosa. 2:12 to play. She dudded that kick. Whoa, dangerous moment there for a moment. But it's sent from distance out of bounds. Once again, the fact that the field is very wet. I don't think she meant to make that low. I think she meant to boot it high and up in the air and away from everybody. Either way, it turns into a goal kick for the Sharks. They're up by 1, 2-1, 1:45 to play. Goals by both Grabias and Correa. Late in this one, give the hometown Sharks the lead after trailing for the majority of the game. Far side, that'll go out again, and again, off of the Spartans. There'll be a throw for the Sharks. There'll be a no rush here. 1:15 to play. Page plays it forward. Arabona is looking for Holman. Now they'll switch the attack. Knapp. Only two back here for the Spartans. They'll send pretty much everyone forward. Matskard misplayed it. McElhone, now Knapp. Knapp fires it forward, but it's stolen again. And Barth will hope Holman can leg this out. And she's able to earn the Sharks a throw here. Nice hustle by Holman, and now the Sharks with 36 on the clock have a throw. In the attacking third, it's sent into the corner from Holman, and she'll just try to play keep away here. It's ushered out of bounds by her, though. Tampa has to hurry. Have the length of the field to go, and only 20 seconds to do it. Knapp the throw, and it's off of Holman. Or beg your pardon, McElhone. She had Correa on her back. 14 on the clock. Matskard will be in no rush here. Throw it in the corner for Holman. And Tampa pretty much wave the white flag here. 2 on the clock, 1 and now none. The Sharks escape with a victory coming from behind late with 2 unanswered. Come out on top 2-1. NSU improves on the season to 5-1-1, and more importantly, 3-1 in conference play. And now 2-0 at home. The Spartans, they're now winless their last 4. They fall to 4-5-1 on the year, and they've now dropped to 0-2-1 in conference play. So looking for their first conference win. At 0-5 on the road. They've really struggled away from home. Grabias, the game tired with 15 on the clock on the assist from Matskard. And then Holman with the assist on the game-winning Correa tally, that coming with 4:52 on the clock, as there was nothing going on in this one. The Sharks did not have a shot attempt in the opening half, which was marred by a long rain delay as well. And then all of a sudden, boom, just like that, like a lightning strike almost, they come from behind and come out on top by a final tally of 2-1. Next up for the Sharks. I'm not going to be able to have the schedule up quick. Don't have all the technology stuff going because of the rain, but the Sharks, they have an active week next week as well. They improve, most importantly, to 3-1 in conference play here, 5-1-1 overall. Again, the goals by Gravias the Tire, and the game winner by Correa with just under 5 to play. Until next time, I'm Ricky Sobrano.
Court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours. The home